Whew. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you guys are new, my name's Ian, and this is Ozark Life. And today you might have just watched my frog fishing video. In my opinion, that was my favorite video I've ever created. But I've got to ask, please go check that out. It is a very, very cool video, in my opinion. And yeah, without further ado, today you might know about the channel or the title. We're gonna look through what's in this bag right here. So it's probably today. I'm also gonna clean it out. Let's look in pocket one. I got pockets full of swim baits and crawdads, tube jigs, Ned rigs, random stuff, more tube jigs. Golly, this hurts. Another frog, a couple more Ned rigs, and whatever this is. Oh, another Ned rig and one of these hooks. And a lot more trash in here. And a couple bobbers. Hooks. Got swivels. Got a pair of treble hooks. I don't know what that came from. Just the old slider. I don't know what that was. Tail end of a swim bait, I think. More than likely. Now, okay, that's a mess. Rod stock. You put that on one of my rods. Trash baits. More trash baits. Trash bait. Okay. Now, I'm also trying to organize my bags. Oh, I just screwed up my room. Anyways, here I just got some frogs and stuff, and like jerk baits, spooks, crawdads, chatterbaits. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this frog in, and just random stuff. Some longer worms and buzz baits and spooks. Another bobber that probably doesn't need to be in here. And that's pretty well what's in here. It's pretty cruddy. This one is pretty well a hook box. Got some jig heads, some jigs, another little jerk bait, some jigs, Ned rig. This is by far my favorite bait to use, is a Ned rig. And got me some rattle traps, little rat traps. And think that's it in here. And a little popper. Box number 3. This is more of like a random plastic box. It's just got some rusted hooks, some crap baits and stuff that I'll probably use. Alright guys. Sorry I left you off there. I had to go do a chore. And the rest of this is, out here is just trash. Trash hooks and stuff. And whoever's in here, it's just basically stuff that I haven't or probably should just throw away. Or just reuse for different plastic. Definitely throw this rusted hook away. Let me grab my trash can real quick. If you guys wonder what happened to my finger, this is actually a recent injury. I just now cut my finger. I cut my finger slicing potatoes. It was a pretty rookie move. Throwing all the rusty hooks away and keep some old plastics. And put them on this plate. Sorry I had to cut you off. Welcome back. Now we're going to move on to this pile of crap right here. Or junk. Or since us fishermen, most people that would be called junk, to me it's probably called treasure. Fishy goodness and stuff, such. Alright, since you guys might not like some of the stuff that I'm using, just because some of you guys live in Florida, some of you guys live in Oklahoma, some people live in these areas, and location varies what you like more. To me, I like a Ned rig and tube jig and finesse stuff because I live in Missouri, southern Missouri, and I like fishing for smallmouths, which is a very which requires finesse tactics. And if I can get a chance, that's trash. If I can get a chance, I'd love using a topwater. I like using a frog, so that's one of my favorite things to throw whenever I can get a chance, but I hardly ever throw a frog. Just because I live in an area where it's really, really hard to frog fish. Or at least I just don't know how to frog fish around here. So I've got tube jigs, jigging spoon, got some I'm just gonna put that in there. Some more Ned rigs, just such. More tube jigs. I also like a swim bait so much. A swim bait is so good. If you can, I just can't call my personal best smallmouth spotted bass breed, which is called a meanmouth. That's the profile picture on that fish on the profile picture of my channel, which you clicked on. That's it, and I was caught on a swim bait. So, well, on a rig anyways, using swim baits like this. I mean, it's not necessarily a saucy swimmer, but you can go buy any swim bait that looks like this and it'll catch fish. Or you could use a slider, such as this. It's got the boot tail. You could probably catch fish like that on a slider too. So just saying, you don't have to have the exact kind of bait that I'm using. It's just I like using I personally like using the quality stuff. I personally recommend the Saucy swimmers because they're a lot more durable than the Kitex and Strike King Rage swimmers and stuff like that. Now, I always carry me around some 6-inch or 5-inch worms, finesse worms there. And I also got me a trench hog. A trench hog. I probably need to restock on some. Got that, this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm just gonna probably just gonna put that in a box here. I'm really not supposed to do that with Ned rigs. That's a very... So if you don't have the bag for this, the Ned rigs, because you're not supposed to put them, you're supposed to put them in the bags after, because they'll melt really, really bad. If you can't do that, just put them in with the container all in a section by himself like this. That'll help it a lot. I mean, just in my experience, it's helped. These little boxes right here, wherever that little one went to. Slider box. Yep, here it is. These little boxes right here are perfect. I've got a lot of tube jig stuff, tube hooks, and slider stuff, tube jigs, and stuff for the river. And I got some rooster tails and little jigs that I like to use for the river. And this right here is perfect for creek fishing. These got little black curl tails, blue curl tails, chartreuse curl tails. I went to my buddy's creek and I caught a couple of smallmouths on that one, and I just bought these at the Bass Pro outlet store and stuff like that. But you don't have to have the fanciest of equipment to catch fish. I mean, heck, you just use a cane pole to catch bass. Well, it's easier to use good equipment, but you don't have to buy the nice equipment. I mean, if it was me, I'd rather buy the nice equipment, save up and buy it, just because it makes a world of difference in catching fish. Got me another one of those KVD finesse baits. I've gotten like placed 4th or 5th on it in like a local youth fishing competition on this little thing. I caught a few on this and Ned rig and such, and a Senko, and that was pretty well it. And just stuff like that, and that is pretty well what's in my bag. You all have seen these hooks right here, and I could not find these at Bass Pro whatsoever, so I'm using these instead, which I honestly think I like more, because I've had a lot more hook sets on these, a little bit better than these. Just saying, but there's really no difference, but it's just opinion based whether you like something more or not. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.